Good day, investor. Good morning, good afternoon from wherever you're watching me from. My name is Epe-Ikorodu. I'm taking you to a tour to Highbridge Farm-City. So we are just taking off, diverting off the Epe-Ikorodu Expressway. This is Molajoye community, and by my right hand side is where we have the Molajoye Secondary School. So we'll be driving this road all through to Igbodu-Epe. Igbodu is where we have the Highbridge Farm-City right there. So this is the Molajoye Secondary School right here. So this road has been awarded, uh, Lagos State government has awarded this road to a contractor to work on the road all the way from the Igbodu down to the expressway. So that is the signboard we just saw at the entrance right there. As an investor in Epe, you must be familiar with the Epe Junction and then the Epe-Ikorodu Expressway, even down to the K2 and many other community in Epe. Molajoye is where we have Dukia Africa as well. So this road we are heading to Igbodu, and this area is majorly for agriculture, where government has allocated a lot of land for agriculture. You know, where is divided into major parts. There are side for forestry, there are side for military zone, there are also side for agriculture, and also side for residential as well. So we are heading here. As a smart investor, you must be you must be hearing invest in Epe, invest in Epe, invest in Epe, and most of the investment that we have been bringing to you are mostly residential investment, land banking property, leave it for several years, resell it and make a profit. That is also a good investment, but you know it's also good to think outside the box. Those investments that people are not actually doing a lot, it's also good to look into those investments. One of those investments is farmland. Many investors are only investing in buying land for future to resell. Of course, it's a good investment, but as Lagos is concerned, it's good to diversify your asset portfolio. Invest in different location, invest in different kinds of real estate. Invest in commercial real estate, residential real estate. Invest in land facing the expressway, waterfront, beachfront. Those are also a very good investment. Invest in buy and build, long-term investment, which is land banking as well. So while you're also doing that, it's also good to also invest in farmland. Farmland is also a very good buy for you to diversify your asset portfolio, because farmland doesn't necessarily mean that you have to farm. You can also invest in farmland just to hold it and sell it to farmers, or you can invest in farmland, rent it out to local farmer to farm and make your profit. You know, the goal in real estate is either you make cash flow or capital gain. Many people are investing in real estate only to make capital gain or cash flow in the future. That is not a very good idea. It's good to, when you are making investing for capital gain, which are land banking, you are buying probably to resell tomorrow, or also to invest and also build in the future. It's also good to also have those investments in real estate where you can be making cash flow. One of them is buying a house or building a house and putting it out for rent, short let, Airbnb. They're also generating cash flow for you as an investor. Another side of investment that can also generate cash flow for you is also farmland. When you get farmland, you can rent it out to local farmer. You can also, which is like a lease, you can also sell it to local farmer. You can also farm by yourself, and all of that is what you can achieve by investing in farmland. Farmland has farming and agriculture has a good potential in Africa, especially here in Lagos, Nigeria, because Nigeria population is over 200 million, and Lagos alone is over 20 million. So there's a huge market for agriculture. Even in Lagos, most of the agricultural produce like the tomato, the onion, the pepper that are consumed, and even the potato and all of that, even the yam, they are being brought in from outside the states. So there's a huge market for agriculture. And also, when you invest in agriculture in Epe, the access to the market is there. Accessibility to the market, accessibility to the consumer is also there for you. and accessibility to your farm is also there for you, because you can drive to your farm, you can do poultry, you can do piggery, fishery, animal husbandry, and the rest of them in your farm, and you have a very huge market at your disposal to make sales to you. It's not something that when you do farm, in the process of transporting to the final consumer, oh, the vehicle will collapse, this and that will happen, like most of the risk people take that are bringing in goods from far away in other states to Lagos. But here your accessibility to the market is already there for you. So when you do your farm, you can easily sell it. There are people who, if you do cassava, you have people who can buy your cassava plantation and harvest it and pay you and all of that. So there's a very huge potential in agriculture. So that is why I'm bringing you this offer, this wonderful offer, and also this educational video about agriculture for you. And if you are neglecting investing in agriculture, remember the Chinese, Indians are also investing in our agriculture here already. So if you are afraid, oh, I don't want to invest in agriculture, oh, bandits, all of that, this is a farming estate where the company is going to provide a security for your farm. So if you're neglecting in investing in agriculture, the Chinese, the foreigners are investing already in agriculture. If you go to Ogun State, they have bought hectares of land, and they are farming and they are even exporting it. So imagine the huge market that you are losing, that you are leaving untapped for foreigners. So this is why it's very good for you to begin to look into this area right now, because the population is there for you, accessibility to the market. You can even get a government grant by doing your farm. You can even apply for loan and also get it to do farm in a very large scale. So you're welcome. This is a farm road that government is working on. That is the signboard we just passed, and what you're seeing right here are just people farm. Some people are doing animal husbandry and all kinds of mechanized farming here in this area. And also government is also building what they call a poultry processing plant, egg powder processing plant right here in Igbodu-Epe. And we also have the biggest agricultural storage facility and logistic park, that tomorrow you can even store your agricultural produce there for processing and even get a huge market, because over 5,000 people will be transacting in that place every day when that project is duly completed, and of course is under construction. So at Highbridge Farm-City Plus, your security for your farm is guaranteed. We are also going to be providing, a storage facility for you. We are also going to be providing like a market hub and all of that, where you can display your farm produce as well. So it's a very huge market that is left untapped to a lot of investors in Epe. So the next few minutes will be arriving at the farm. I believe you love what you're viewing. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel, share with your friends who are looking at investing in agriculture that is safe, is also secured from the way you are doing it. Because if other people are doing it, definitely you actually can do it, because the one thing that make people to be afraid most times is security. And of course this is a farming estate where such thing where security will going to be provided for your farm. So we are heading to site. You can see there's electricity in this area. The road is very accessible. Accessibility to your farm and also to the consumer is already there for you. So we're already heading to Highbridge Farm-City Plus, where you can experience a very good farm life right there in Igbodu-Epe. And of course this road is going to lead out to other community here in Epe, even to the K2 Epe as well, where you can also access to the biggest agricultural storage facility and logistic hub. So here people are doing some. You can even do what they call you can do plantain plantation, pineapple plantation, and the rest of them, because it's very fertile. So I'll be alighting from the vehicle anytime from now to give you more details about it. So welcome to Highbridge Farm-City Plus. Discover the joy of sustainable living and connecting with nature. Hi, my name is Epe-Ikorodu, Liberator right here in Lagos, Nigeria. As you already know, that it's my duty to show you a place that can
give you a return on investment, whether you are investing for the long term and also for the short term. Also show you opportunity where you can diversify your asset portfolio. Probably you are invested in a lot of commercial real estate, residential real estate, cheap land in Epe, in Igbodu-Epe, waterfront. The next kind of real estate investment you should invest in is farmland. As water is to fish, so food is to man. Farm and agricultural produce has been in existence right from time immemorial, and that is why today real estate investment in terms of agriculture is giving good return on investment to smart investors. Why? Because look at the population of Nigeria today, over 200 million people. Lagos alone has over 20 million population. Food alone is not enough in Lagos State. Most of the food that we consume here in Lagos, the agricultural produce, are being brought from Ogun State, Kwara State, the northern part of the state as well. So that is why the Lagos State government is making an effort to ensure that people are investing in agriculture. They have allocated this large expanse of land for agriculture. That is what you can see right there. Government allocation and C of O. So this is a place suitable for agriculture in Igbodu. You see how we drove from the Ikorodu-Epe expressway down to this site. So this area is suitable for agriculture. The ground is very fertile, you can see. So yeah, this is a place you can do livestock farming, cash crop, food crop, and as well. And this place, this road is called Farm Road. It's road being constructed by the Lagos State government. And not far away from here, if you look down here, it's just a site where government is building a poultry cluster. And this road also leads you down to where government is building the biggest agricultural storage facility and logistic park. So efforts are being made by the government to ensure that people invest in agriculture. So agriculture is as old as man, and food is very, very important to human. It's one of the primary need of man. So right now here in Highbridge Farm-City Plus, we are doing the clearing already. If you look over there, you can see the tractor clearing it, and we're going to start allocation in no distance time. So this is the best time to come around and invest. Don't just invest in land and abandon it waiting for several years for you to sell it and make return on investment. Farmland is another place where you can invest your money and begin to make income even while you're still holding your property. Here you have an option to invest in this farm property. You can invest here, farm for yourself. You can also invest here and lease it out to farmers to farm. You can also invest here and also sell it out to farmers. So you have a wonderful options here, whether you want to rear, you want to do livestock farming, do piggery, poultry, fishery, animal husbandry, you are all welcome. You want to do cash crop, you want to do food crop, you are also welcome. So this is a place that government has really allocated for farming. So here we have our farming in cluster. We have the section for food crop, we have the section for cash crop, we also have a section for livestock farming. So you're welcome to this Highbridge Farm-City Plus. We have 250 square meter, 500 square meter, 750 square meter, and also 1000 square meter. We're putting the prices on the screen. This is a place you shouldn't afford to miss. This place is surrounded by wonderful landmarks. We have the biggest agricultural storage facility. We have the Lagos State government poultry cluster that is being built just less than 3 minutes from here, and it's just less than 7 minutes of the Epe-Ikorodu expressway from Molajoye school. You drive into this side, so you have accessibility to the market, to the consumer. We're also going to be building here a storage facility for you to store your agricultural produce. We're also going to be providing a market mall. We are going to do fencing, gatehouse. Security for your farm is very paramount to us. I will be providing it right here. So give me a call today. You can deposit 500,000 to secure the 500 square meter. We also have the 750 square meter. We also have the 1000 square meter. Do your best to invest in farm property, because that is where you can begin to make, income. You can begin to make residual income from your farm.